What is up, Rebel Nation? Is your boy Deuces. I am back once again, guys. Guys, I am back with a video about Michael Vaughn. The video is actually done by Evil Exits. Evil Exits. If you have not watched him, go actually subscribe to his channel, hit a like, whatever you guys may do. Anyways, guys, Michael Vaughn is a 5-year-old boy, as we know it. He actually got out of the house. His dad was actually changing one of his kids, one of his brother or his sister, Michael Vaughn's brother or sister, and he ended up going out of the house. The dad thought he was playing his Nintendo Switch. Come to find out, the dad was going to actually order pizza about 35 to 45 minutes later. And he went to order pizza. He thought Michael Vaughn was in another bedroom. He wasn't. So the dad actually walked down the road, ramped down the road, screaming his name a few times. The dad got in his car, ran around the block in his car. Couldn't find Michael Vaughn. But let's rewind a little bit, because one of the neighbors actually said they brought Michael Vaughn to the mailbox and dropped him off. And after that, we haven't seen Michael Vaughn again, guys. So he thought maybe he went to the nearby splash pad. He wasn't there. So they've been digging at this house behind, right down the road from Michael Vaughn's house, with the excavator, because they think Michael Vaughn's remains is actually in this backyard. Well, and we just got an arrest done. One of the women, Sarah, that actually live in this house, actually was arrested. Anyways, guys, I'm going to shut up about it. I'm actually going to let him tell the story, guys. I will react. We'll pause through it afterwards. We'll talk about it. But after this, I want to take you guys and show you her TikTok videos of what she's talking about being a Christian, guys. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like, subscribe, channel is highly appreciated. Without further ado, guys, let's jump right into the video.
Law enforcement suddenly searching the backyard of a property in Idaho, Fruitland, came as a huge surprise to us all. It was sudden, and after a year of 5-year-old Michael being missing. Well, today, there is breaking news. The first arrest related to him being missing has come. Sarah Wondra faces a charge of failure to notify authorities of a death, court records show, but the probable cause affidavit has been temporarily sealed by the judge to protect additional leads.
So, death failed to notify or delay notification charges. Sarah Wondra. So that's the lady that actually lives in that house, guys. They are not the homeowners, but his or her husband's parents or her parents is actually the homeowners. So my question about this whole ordeal is, if her mom and them owns this house, or his mom and father owns this house, it's their property. So is it the same things that actually adds up? Can they actually be in trouble for this, for it being on their property? Just like if you have a swimming pool in your yard, and a kid actually runs up and jumps in your swimming pool and something happens to him, then it's your fault because you don't have a fence around it. So how could these people even sleep every single night, guys? Knowing that they did something to a kid, or wrongful death fall to notify and delay notification. So she knew about it, but she didn't actually, report it to the coroner. So they decided to bury him in this backyard. Anyways, guys, let's jump right back into the video.
And police hinted that additional arrests are likely. In multiple TikTok videos, she speaks to her camera while standing in front of a missing person flyer for Michael. Can you just imagine that? Sarah resides on the property where investigators believe the Michael's remains may be buried.
Guys, how morbid is this? This little guy's picture is right here. And this girl knows where he's at. Can you imagine every single day staring at this picture? Why, this woman knows everything about him. And like I said, after this, I'm going to show you guys the TikTok videos of this woman breaking down every single day. It's crazy, guys. Our world is crazy. Anyways, guys, let's jump right back into the video.
It is just a few minutes' walk from his family's home. Authorities believe that Sarah Wondra is not the only person that has knowledge of what happened to Michael. Prosecutors earlier this year dismissed a slew of felony charges against Sarah in connection with an unrelated firearms case that also involved her husband, Stacy Wondra. The latest I'm hearing on the search for Michael is that law enforcement will be back today in the backyard, with less machinery, but smaller and more precise instruments to excavate. I believe Wondra is being held on a $500,000 bond. The news of law enforcement.
Anyways, guys, so I'm going to take you to this other page and show you guys this other video. So here's her TikToks, guys. So let's go through her TikToks and let's talk about this. And it gets crazier. It gets better, guys, but let's go ahead and go. Let me take this back a little bit. I went through some of this stuff, guys, so it's 13 minutes. So this is kind of crazy, guys, so be prepared.
And after all this time, Sarah Wondra claims that the Most High God told her who did it. Looking at Sarah's TikTok account, she posts a lot of religious stuff on there, scriptures and songs. Let's take a look.
I probably shouldn't post this video because maybe TikTok will realize the error of their ways and fix it, and then maybe less people will see it. But when they censor our Christian videos and put like that little censor thing over it, like this is, ooh, it's taboo. Don't they realize that people who are not trying to be believers are probably going to look at it more because they like that kind of stuff, and then they find out it's about Jesus, and then they finally get ministered to? Just saying. Praise God, he uses everything. So I just wanted to post this, that you know, a lot of my videos are encouraging to some people, or maybe discouraging to others, I don't know, but
Guys, my thought about this whole thing is, look, I think she used Christian as a cover-up for Michael Vaughn. Her knowing where Michael Vaughn actually was at the time. So everything about her TikTok revives now around, well, being a Christian. But as you've seen at the first, she actually talks about her having a higher God telling her some of this stuff, guys. So was this higher God supposedly telling her about Michael Vaughn, where to actually bury Michael Vaughn? Because she's charged already, guys. So she had to have done something with this body. And there was a tip that came in from inside the house as well, guys. So what are we looking at here? Are we looking at another case of a kid missing? Yes, we are. And we're going to continue to have these cases until people like this are gone and locked up in Penn State Penitentiary. We put so many people in the state penitentiary for drugs. Not killers. They're not killers, guys. We put them in there for drugs. And now our state penitentiary is overflowing with people when we have people like this in the state penitentiary. We don't have enough room for all this stuff, guys. This world is absolutely crazy. We have people literally thinking that it's okay to hurt people. It's crazy, guys. Anyways, guys, let's jump right back to the video.
It's not my hope. I don't hope to discourage anyone. Anyway, my point is that I am not perfect, and there's only one reason why, as a believer, that I'm going to heaven, and that's because Jesus gave me that gift. There's no good person on earth that's going to heaven because of their good works. Because your good works can't outweigh your bad works. See, Jesus is perfect. God is perfect. He's holy. There is no bad works in him. His good works don't outweigh his bad works because there is no bad works. And he is our standard. So none of us can do it. Man, sorry. It just hit me so hard. I don't deserve half the stuff I've been given.
So let me ask you a question. What hit you so hard that there's a little kid buried in your backyard and you knew about it, and instead of calling the coroner's office and taking whatever it takes to comes for you, Well, let me kind of summons that up, guys, because that kind of didn't make sense. This girl is guilty of, well, hiding a body. 100%. She's actually charged for that. So now we see a woman on her TikTok video literally breaking down because, well, she hit a body and now she thinks God's going to help her with that, guys. And look, I know a lot of people may take offense to that, what I just said, but this is stupid. We have this woman trying to use God's name to actually cover up for what she's done. That's what she's doing. Anyways, guys, let's jump right back into the video.
Not even anything, really. God just keeps blessing me and I don't deserve it. And I can't pay it back. I owe everything to him.
Hi, Stacy. Well, pal.
Guys, this is so creepy. So this is actually a 10-year-old girl that runs up to the doorbell camera and says, "Hi, Stacy." I'm going to rewind that for you guys so you guys can see this a little more. But pay attention to this little girl, guys. Pay attention. This is so creepy. Knowing what happened to little MiCHAEL VAUGHN. Anyways, guys, let's go back a little bit on that.
Hi, Stacy. Well, pal.
Is that not creepy, guys? We have a little girl that's running up to her door, her doorbell camera, and saying, "Hi, Stacy," and it is dark outside, guys. What is wrong with these parents? Guys, I know we let our family, our kids run around a good neighborhood, but this goes to show you that it doesn't matter what neighborhood you live in, always do, well, your diligence to actually check up on other people, look up their names, run background checks on them, whatever you guys may do to actually, well, protect our children. Put up cameras around your house. I done a video on this yesterday. You can buy 4-click cameras, guys, for like 25 bucks, 40 bucks, 100 bucks, whatever it may cost, and you could actually have surveillance around your home so your kids could be outside and you could actually watch them. Or put a trace on their cell phones, for God's sakes. Anyways, guys, let's jump right back to the video.
Wait, was that a bug? No. It saw me. Ready? It's gonna ding dong.
You know, sometimes it's really hard to keep being vulnerable enough to let God use you. Because people don't understand how vulnerable you're really being with them. They just think that, oh, Sarah's an open person. She just... But it's actually really hard sometimes to be that vulnerable with people when, you know that they don't even understand, and like, they might just completely stomp on your feelings and don't even really care about them. But it's actually really important to just keep pushing and letting Jesus use you no matter how much it hurts your feelings. No matter how vulnerable you are. Okay, so I wanted to talk about something that's been put on my heart. Okay. Sorry, my hair's a mess. You see these things? Looks pretty innocent.
Guys, what she is about to say right here actually reminds me of somebody that has a voice speaking in their head and kind of like persuading them to kind of say what she's about to say, guys. This is absolutely crazy. Now, these cookies right here are, well, you could know the thing inside of it is not something that's going to curse you guys. And that's what she's actually talking about, is this piece of paper is actually going to curse her life. Anyways, guys, pay attention to what she says right here.
Right? It's a cookie with a little piece of paper in it. It says something and some numbers on it. It's actually not that innocent. You see, when you open this little horoscope thing, or whatever it is, and you think, oh, it's not real, I don't even believe in it, so it doesn't matter if I read it right. If anyone's read their Bible, what about that prophet that consulted the medium when he wasn't supposed to? And the medium said, you shouldn't be consulting me. So do you think that by reading this, you're being innocent? You're actually consulting a demon when you read this. Yes, a demon.
So this piece of paper inside, guys, she actually thinks that it is consulting a demon because it may say something like, well, you're going to have a great day today. That's what this woman absolutely thinks. We're talking about the same exact woman that, well, knew about a body of a little 5-year-old boy, and instead of calling the coroner's office and saying, hey, something went wrong with this kid, whatever her story may be at the coroner for that time, or even the cops, let's say the cops, she decided to do something with this little boy and bury him in her backyard. This does not make sense to me. So all these videos, some of these videos are newer, I can tell, and some of them are older, but you could tell the breakdown of whenever, well, happened to this little boy and when it did not, because you could tell in her emotions are totally different throughout her TikToks, guys. Anyways, guys, let's jump right back to the video.
Demon. So you have demons that watched you your whole life. They can read through this. They know what's in this one. And yeah, they don't know everything, but they can manipulate which one you get. So it just seems like it's so personal to you. But it's not. You're literally consulting demons when you read these. It looks so innocent, right? It's just a cookie. But it's not just a cookie. And it's not just that. Do I eat a panda? Yeah, I eat a panda. Do I read these? No. Do I think pandas sacrificing to demons all their food? No. Not at all. But this is definitely not good. So what do I do with this? I throw it away. Did I used to? No. I'm just as guilty as you. So, but God's put it on my heart that these things are actually consulting demons when you read the little piece of paper and think to yourself, oh, I don't believe in it, so it doesn't matter if I read it, right? That's like saying, oh, I don't believe in a medium and palm reading, but let me just go check it out real quick. No, you're going there, some part of you is either curious or you believe in it, so yeah, stop fooling yourself. So if you've watched hardly any of my videos, you would know that I don't really promote things money-wise very often. But this lady definitely needs her sons to be able to go get justice at the court, because the man that hurt him, her son, is trying to gain access again. And so I need somebody to really go to my bio and click on the GoFundMe that I have set up in there. You just have to click the link in my bio here on TikTok and contribute to get these boys justice, so they never have to deal with or suffer from this man again. So please help them. I just love these little boys to death. They're just amazing little guys. God is bigger than the wind, bigger than anything. He made the wind, and I don't have to be afraid, 'cause he made the wind.
Guys, I don't know about you, but this is giving me 100% cold chills. I got goosebumps all over. This is actually reminds me of somebody who has no conscience, guys. This woman is the type of woman to do something like she has done and then turn around and try to turn around her life to make herself feel better about what she's done, to try to put a curtain up to what she has done with a 5-year-old by worshiping God, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with, guys. Nothing wrong. But this woman is going about this whole thing in a very weird, morbid, and a distinguished way of a sense of humor. It makes you wonder what runs through people's heads like this, guys. Guys, you remember Howard Stern? Howard Stern had a killer actually call his podcast, his radio station. And he didn't think it was real, guys. And he listened to this killer talk about what he did the whole time. In real time, in a live video. And he didn't know it was real until he said something that dawned on one of his coworkers, and then she actually looked this whole thing up, and it was real. This woman is the type of woman who does not have a conscience. You can tell it when she talks. She's not even thinking about anything else because she's trying to cover her mind with what she has done with the 5-year-old boy. Now, whether she even believed in God or not before this, I have no idea, guys. I mean, but this is crazy. Anyways, guys, let's jump right back to the video.
He's bigger than the wind, and I trust in him. Have a good day. Oh, this is April 13th, 2022. Me and my husband's anniversary, April 13th. Do you see what that is? That is snow. Snow freaking way.
Car wide. Car wide.
So that was April 13th, 2022, guys. So that little boy was in that backyard when she filmed that. This woman has no conscience. This woman is morbid as hell. That's it. The tip came with inside this home. So it was either him or her. But I do believe that she's in jail. I know that she's in jail and he's in jail as well. So one of them inside of jail had to said something about where this little boy was at because they've been digging for 4 days now in this yard. How can you go on and talk about snow in your backyard, but you have a boy buried in your backyard? Makes absolutely no sense, guys. Anyways, let's continue with the video.
Car wide. Tomorrow.
No, the
Wanna take the
vacuum's
vacuum?
not going.
Car wide. Tomorrow. Car wide. Car wide. Bye bye. Outside. Go
Potty?
Potty. Go poo poo. Go car wide. Go bye bye.
Car wide
Car
tomorrow?
Car wide.
You potty? Oh no.
Car wide tomorrow.
Stop begging for my attention. Knock it off. I'm spending time with the cat right now. You can handle it. Stay right there. You do not need my attention all the time. Stop it. She's just playing with the dog bone. She thinks it's a scratching post. Little bitty, what are you doing?
She definitely likes the bones to scratch herself with. This would be little bitty. She's almost on the verge of getting ready to deliver some kittens. So she's been really feisty lately. But this is her way of trying to be cute before she... Oh, there she goes. She heard us talking about her. Everybody stop. And that's it.
And guys, another thing, it's almost like these people become a prisoner in their own home. Because they know what they did. They knew what they was part of, guys. And is there other people that may be part of what happened to this 5-year-old boy, Michael Vaughn? Yes, there probably is, guys. What happened to this little boy, we'll probably actually never know the full details of what happened to this little boy unless one of these people actually come forward and tell the cops exactly what happened. But we have Sarah actually talking about how she didn't know anything about this. So we're never going to have that because everybody who's guilty is actually, well, says they're not guilty and they had nothing to do with anything. But that will be proven at one point in time, guys. But the tip came with inside, so it was either him or her that said where Michael Vaughn was actually at. So we know that much. We know they've both been arrested, and Sarah was actually charged with knowing about a body and not reporting it. So we have that as well. That's how the cops got the tips to actually go dig in the backyard, and they've been digging now for 4 days. So hopefully they find something, guys. The cadaver dogs has come in. They have not gave out any information about that neither. But as far as Michael Vaughn's mom and father, can you imagine what they're feeling right now? They're probably pacing the floors, waiting for, well, some kind of information to put this all to rest, guys. That's all we want to do is put the Michael Vaughn case to rest, just like the Quentin Simon guys, just like Kylie Rodney guys. That case, that Kylie Rodney case is crazy. We have so many cases going on, guys. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end the video right here. Love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like, subscribe, channel's highly appreciated. Salute to Creek Squad, Red Rebel Nation. I love you guys. YouTube family, I love you guys as well, guys. YouTube fam, your boy Deuces is out. Thank you guys. Have a good one.